gotta say a word, keep getting me what I'm looking for. I just gotta tell everybody, I don't wanna keep it on the low. Goddamn, I love I love goddamn, I love
I wanted to make sure that I was intentional with the cover art for this project. One, because I knew I was going to be submitting it for consideration. So I wanted to make sure that it was authentic to who I am right now, and then also authentic to the story I was trying to tell. So Shades of Blues is a bittersweet love story and my goodbye to Virginia. The first song is Highway 95, which you'll hear. It has a sense of longing and a desire for more out of life, which was how I was feeling at the time when I wrote it. But throughout the project, you'll hear the evolution and the growth, as a woman and also as a creative person. And it just was inspired by my experiences and my memories and my connections that I have tapped into since, living in Virginia. So I also involved my daughters in the project. That was their idea, which I'm really, really proud of them for being a part of it. My oldest daughter, Sanaya, she started off with a piece that she wrote for herself. And yeah, so her part is called Sincerely Sanaya. So let's go ahead and start with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Shades of Blues.
I think she did such a great job, especially for her first time recording. So yeah, that was Sanaya's intro, and now we're gonna listen to Highway 95.
I promised I would see the sunshine, but I'm still waiting on 95.
All right, so that was Highway 95, and I titled it Highway 95 because the main highway that you take from New York to Virginia is Highway 95. A lot of people know that, especially if they're commuting. So that's what Highway 95 is about. It's about me traveling and making a decision, but not being happy with that decision, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to because we're all discovering and growing ourselves as humans. And another thing that we're all evolving and learning about ourselves is love and communicating that, which isn't easy. It's not easy when you're doing it right. Sometimes you don't want to do that. So the next song is called Page. Now I wrote Page from a perspective of wanting to communicate your feelings with someone, but also being kind of nervous about that because that's going to require you to be vulnerable and like, who really wants to do that?
My journal's filled with pages, not with characters me you created, but I never say it. No, I never say I'm tired of us not being together. No, I never say it. I just leave it on the page.
All right, so that was Page. So as you can hear from Highway 95 is uncertainty and frustration and despair. And those same feelings translate over to Page, where it's more like a relationship based. And that's honest. That's honest. I feel like as women and as songwriters and as artists, sometimes we're reluctant to be honest in our writing and in our performances. So this time for this project, I was very intentional about showing all the emotions, which as an Aquarius is not easy because I don't like showing my emotions at all. Okay. But growth requires you to do that. So that's what Page is about. All right, now we're going to shift a little bit. So I'm gonna tell you a little story. So one day I'm chilling in my king bed enjoying my book, and I was like, oh, smacked me in the face so much so that it made me write. It made me start like writing immediately. And I started writing Daddy's Girls as a poem from the perspective of, girls wanting and yearning for that connection with their father. And sometimes they don't get it. And when they don't get it, they look for it in their romantic partners. And then sometimes that turns into toxicity because it's not a healthy dynamic. It didn't start from a healthy place sometimes. Have had different experiences in love, and we've made mistakes and we've grown through them. But sometimes the decisions that you make, you may not know it at the time. It may be affecting the people that's going to come later down your generation bloodline. So that is what Daddy's Girls is about. And this is her part that she recorded. Super proud of her for doing this. Also her first time. So here's Salia's honesty.
Daddy said I can work in the family business. There is no family for a family business. Let's go.
Every girl wants a guy like a daddy, but what if her daddy's never happy? Tragic reality, in and out of fantasy. If it starts messy, it'll stay that way. They say we pay, he lays, hey, to the next looking for her daddy. What a selfish game.
All right, so that's Daddy's Girls for all the Daddy's Girls out there and their frustration with that. All right, so next, I wanted to show more vulnerability, right? I'm elevating as a woman. So one of the things I've been doing since I was 12 is writing poems. Like, if I'm mad, I'm gonna write a poem. If I'm sad, I'll write a poem. If I'm happy, I'm gonna write a poem. But I would keep all of those poems for myself. Like, I have journals of poems and poetry. But I would keep all of it for myself all the time because I just didn't feel like it was for the world, you know? So with this project, being that, like I said, I'm working on my growth, I chose to share a piece that I wrote. I'm glad I did because I feel like it shows another side of me, and how I have evolved. One, as a writer, which is very important for me, and then also as a narrator, because I narrate audiobooks. So, and an actress. So all those different things I feel like I was able to showcase with Soulfully Shani. Let's listen to a little bit of that, shall we?
Love comes in different shapes and hues. Some start undercover, then leave with the blues. Some meet you just to teach you, helping you to heal what's untrue. My distant reality, our classic tragedy, filled with rendezvous. Shit, I should sue to get back what was lost by the overgiven, still missing truths.
Okay, that's enough of that. So that is Soulfully Shani. It goes on, and it also evolves into a sense of self-discovery and also acceptance. You'll have to listen to the full thing, which I really love. I really love that about it. So next I'm going to play Baseline, which is featuring Jay Wrights. And Baseline, I felt like was a perfect title for this one because baseline supports like the melody of a song, as creative and musicians, we know that, right? But sometimes our friendships can also support us the same way. And I kind of wanted to showcase that in this song because the other parts of the project were kind of like a little sad and dreary and, melancholy, shall we say. But if you listen to the rest of Soulfully Shauna, you hear that I eventually get to a place of acceptance and confidence. So you can hear that in baseline.
Those tips I want it on repeat. Made it stick so you'll remember me.
Hit me round one, I'ma pull up round two. Trying to play some vibes that'll help you set the mood. I was cruising in my ride, then I had to swerve through. When I played the first line, knew I had you like, woo. Them bass lines and them melodies is
all right. I just wanted y'all to hear some of the rap because I love that woo part. So that's the bass line. Now, like the energy is getting back up. It's getting back up, right? So much so that I feel like with our connections, not only in music but relationally, eventually you'll get to a place and you'll realize what's most important. Yeah, the journey might have been rocky. Yeah, there might have been some decisions that I'm not so proud of. There may be some people that I wish I could forget. But at the end of the day, as long as my family is good, as long as I still have breath in my lungs, as long as I am able to show up in a way that I feel honors myself and my family and my friends, then that's good enough for me. I won't complain. So this is the last song, Won't Complain.
If I stand in the midst of mayhem, my victory's paid for by the great I am. While I'm watching, while I'm praying, no, I won't complain. Nah, nah, nah.
I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for doing it. I'm proud of myself for completing it, for showing up, and also allowing other people to experience the shades of blues, which ultimately I feel like is about pushing through, because life comes at you fast. That's one of my favorite sayings, if you know me. Life comes at you fast, but at the end of the day, you just gotta push through life's blues. Thank you guys for being a part of the Shades of Blues listening experience. I was trying to look at the comments as well, but I have my chat like on my other monitor. That's why I was looking over here. So you can go to my FYC for your consideration. You can go to my FYC. The link is in the chat. You'll get more information about the project and all that jazz. In the gospel rock country category. I think that's it. Yeah. Maybe not rock. But yeah, so Won't Complain is in the Americana, Best Americana Performance, which is the last song that you guys just heard. And then Shades of Blues is in the category for Best R&B Album. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anzi. Thank you, iPhone. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. Thank you, Genius Arbus and Aisha for helping me put this together. Y'all, this is a lot. This is my first time doing this and doing all of this. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. I see why it be taking people years to put all this stuff together. It's a lot of work that happens behind the scenes. And I wouldn't have been able to do it to this capacity without people that supported me and helping me. So thank you so much for Genius R Us and the producers who are a part of the project. Ms. Beats, amazing producer and good person. Also thanks to Jay Wright for being a part of the project and helping me not only with the writing, but also with the producing of the overall project. Yeah, we need all the help we can get these days. So I definitely had that help. And yeah, Do y'all have any questions or anything? Hold on, I'm trying to look at this chat. Oh, thank you, Sherry. It is no joke, girl. Girl. Hey, you guys need to tap in with James. James is the creator of 40 Records, and he's an amazing person. He supports everybody. And I'm really proud of the work that he's doing as well. He's like recreating like older projects and making them modern. Yeah, he's a good person to tap in with for sure. Yes, thank you to Genius Aras. Yeah, girl, Sherry, it was no joke, okay? Tears were shed in this process. Like I have never did a project that required so much out of me physically and emotionally and spiritually and mentally. I'm like, Lord, listen, I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something because I definitely invested. Okay. I invested. Girl, yes, the tears were flowing. Yeah, y'all drop your IG. That's what this is all about. We're a community. If you connected with me, then I already know you're a good person. So everybody that's on here is a good person. So let's all connect and support each other because we need each other in this industry more than ever. We need each other in this political climate. Okay, expansion network. The best way to do that is by showing up and supporting people and getting to know people. So yeah, Sherry is an amazing artist and actress. I met her. We did a play together and we still connected. Yep. Genius R Us is an amazing platform for indie artists. And I believe they're about to roll out some really nice promotions for artists and some tiers on how to help with releases and shows and marketing. So yes, girl, we have stories about that play child. Tell me why I saw her come up in my what's it called? What's it called on TikTok? My For You page. And I was like, oh, skip. There's a story for another day. Um, yes, James, I'm excited. I'm so excited about this process. This has been such a learning experience. Oh yeah, also tap in with Anzi. Anzi is an amazing artist and producer based in New York City. He's from my hometown as well. So thank you so much for being a part of it, Anzi. Anzi is a great person too, y'all. Y'all definitely tap in with Anzi. I'm scrolling through now just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, I like the edgy vibes of Daddy's Girls too. And I love that it's like smack dab in the middle of the project because it kind of just like shifts the energy. It definitely shifts the energy and it also catches people off guard because it's not like my usual R&B neo soul type of style. So it catches people off guard like that and I like to do that. I like to keep people on their toes. But yes. Also, thank you to Sanaya, my daughter. I see she's in here. Remember, she's the one who did the introduction. She's so cool. It's so great to like, have a child that is like great and like low key, like a little bestie. My little bestie. She be hanging out. So when I be having my shows, if y'all see her, she a little light skinned one on the side, okay? So y'all definitely support her. Lindsay. Lindsay's another amazing artist. Miss Lindsay K. Pace. Thank you so much for supporting. Super proud of you. Super proud of you. I'm so glad all of you guys are in the chat. Yes. Y'all, we also streaming live on Twitch. This is my first time. This is my first time. I used to be live streaming and being live and all that. And then I was just like, "Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. I just stopped. But I met a lot of people online. A lot of people online. And we would do like little singing concerts and do like little covers and stuff like that. But what I loved the most was like the songwriting. So like I would pull up a track and like they would help me come up with the lyrics and I would like record it while we were on live. So that's what I'm going to start doing again on Twitch. So this is my first live on Twitch. So if you're watching from Twitch, hello, hello. I just got to figure out a schedule because you're supposed to be consistent with it. I need to be consistent with it. So I'm gonna figure out a schedule of how I can do it.